Let's go.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shantae, Friends to the End. In this part, after a certain useless human got his feelings hurt, we're heading down through Mermaid Falls.
Who are you calling useless?
Oh, I just realized his pike ball actually changes as you level up.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Matt. For some reason, I was actually half expecting you to say, "Who are you calling human?"
What?
Wait, hey, I'm not human. Wait,
What's that full
Wait,
size?
what? I don't understand
I
it.
meant,
Close.
I meant I'm not useless. Yeah.
I would say,
okay.
I would say, so I'll say, nice. Kick in the shins. So, I would say out of all the characters, Roddy Tops is definitely the one that you want to, like, manage her magic the most. Like, if you ever get the opportunity, give her magic.
Yes, please.
Because she is your only means of healing, period.
Yeah.
And who said zombies hate water?
Well, okay, I mean, I should say, she's your only form of healing in a pinch. You can find hearts and stuff, but when you're in a boss battle,
Yeah.
you will like her.
Yeah, no,
It'll provide you
and-
have the time
and
to heal
her-
yourself.
Yeah. And did you say what her healing item was?
Yeah,
The brain.
Yeah, he did. Oh. Yep. Takes one out and just noms on it.
Thank you, Dream Logic. Yeah,
So I
it,
wonder-
it actually helps. It actually works too, because technically they call them like dream powers or something like that. And
Yeah.
I
Right.
feel dumb because I actually wasted all those gems on the
could've
fully
gone
powered up
other
Bolo.
I was gonna say, I could see. I think it was during my little like streams. I just had the joke in my head. Someone had the joke in their head.
And
of,
you
like,
will
it's like-
keep on calling me useless human.
I like to think that like whenever Roddy Tops eats a brain, she is eating like one of Shantae's pretend brains. So whenever she eats a brain, Shantae's like, I forgot how to do geometry.
Now I forgot long division. Now I forgot regular division. And now I forgot my
I forgot to take
name.
that yoga. I forgot to take that yoga class last Tuesday.
I forgot to wear clothes today.
Now I
I
forgot.
posted it.
Why
I'm
is-
sorry?
Wait, now I forgot
Why-
my name. Now I forgot how to finish sent.
Now I forgot. Never mind.
I didn't get a chance to say this. Why is Tuesday always the random day of the week?
I know. I was
saying
trying to
Tuesday.
think
Oh,
of a name.
jeez.
I've always liked the way Logan says Tuesday.
Yeah, I was hoping that would work.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Again, I'm not
James.
prioritizing.
Oh
space.
no!
Otherwise, we'll be here all.
Girls.
Otherwise, we'll be.
No.
Yeah, because we're going back through this memory again.
Pretty ladies. Oh, so you saw the pretty ladies too.
Now I'm curious as to whether we'll still see Bolo
Oh, wait.
here.
Oh, will we?
I think you do.
They're my harem.
Spoiler warnings, yes, that still happens.
He always appears
Yes!
and everything, and it's still fun.
Oh god, I hope they
Oh.
do
He likes that part apparently.
I was about to say, I love how excited she got that.
It's amusing. I love it.
Whoa.
No.
And there they go, becoming mermaids, and screw these
Poor
things.
maidens.
And I would like to remind everybody that apparently all the maidens survived.
I still
Yeah.
say that if this thing had been going on for a while, and there are still some tanks that we didn't break everyone out of, and I still think some of them may have gotten it.
They said
Yeah.
every single maiden. They said every single one.
Okay. Also, can I just say that I love?
odd. You should have
can
been
I-
here by now.
Yeah, shouldn't you?
Oh wait, there he is.
Bolo.
Oh god,
There you
not
are.
me!
Bolo.
I'll save you, me.
I'll be separate.
Yeah, well, you're on your own, me.
You remind me of Blank Man.
Blank man.
I actually remember that movie.
I wonder if Bolo just kind of looks at him and think, oh dear God, that's right. That was not one of my products.
You've actually
yeah.
seen Blank Man, Hype?
Yes, I actually have a few years ago, and I remember there were two scenes in particular that stuck out to me the most, and both of them involving the brother. One of them was the brother thinking he also has a bulletproof outfit, and he keeps taunting the guys to shoot him, and he goes, "Go ahead, I have a target here on my ass!" And then at one point, I think after the big battle, he just out of nowhere goes, "Blank Man
Sorry, guys, I'm
die!"
getting a little overzealous here.
I also love one of my favorite scenes was the freaking kiss scene.
I have no idea what
Yes.
you guys are talking about.
Me neither, but this sounds entertaining.
It's pretty much a
it's
black
about-
parody of
it's
superheroes.
Right. It's the idea of I'm trying to think how to describe it. So think of I forget what the name of that movie was with the guy had no superhero. He just had a big wrench.
There
and
we
was
go.
just hitting things.
Sorry about
and-
that.
That's okay.
Are you talking about him?
Whatever. Okay, we're go. What was that? What was that one? What were you saying, Hype?
I was about to say, are you thinking of I have the name on the top of my head. Matt, do you know who I'm talking about? It's like that kid that's dressed up in all green and yellow.
Kick-Ass.
Oh no, that's
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. Yeah, I get. I was thinking of saying a little bit. It was a different movie. It starred some nerdy guy who. It's like a more depressing
Was it the one
version
that
of
starred?
Kick-Ass.
Was it the one that starred Rainn Wilson?
I think it was. What was that one? He was a red outfit.
Okay, let me check.
His whole catchphrase was "Shut up, evil."
I also remember
That's
going back
That's a great catchphrase.
I also remember going back to Blank Man. One other thing I remember is that its opening credits was an homage to the old Am West show.
Also,
Yeah.
interesting thing. I do not like Kick-Ass. In fact,
Neither of them.
I don't like either of them. I didn't like
I thought Nicolas Cage would have
Super.
41
By the
years
way,
old.
the movie is called Super.
Super, that was it. All right, yeah, really
Uh,
depressing movie, but pretty fun as well as in subverting your expectations.
But anyway, yeah, I am not a fan of Kick-Ass. Actually, believe it or not, I am not a fan of... what is that director?
Mark Miller.
He's also the guy who did he did Kingsman. No, Mark
the
Miller.
director. I
Mark
thought you meant the
Miller is
writer.
the writer. No, Mark Miller is the writer. He also did Kingsman, the original book. But the director and him tend to do stuff together, and I'm not a fan of this stuff.
Jordy,
Yes.
what superhero movies do you like?
Oh, well, let's see. I definitely like the Spider-Man movies.
Matthew Vaughn, that's it.
That was it. Like,
Yeah.
wait, you mean like the? Okay, I'm sorry. When you say Spider-Man movies, we live in a world where I have to follow that up with which Spider-Man movie?
Which three?
Well, at the moment, I did like Homecoming.
Homecoming
Okay,
was
so these
amazing.
are-
That is my
It's a
favorite.
great movie.
It was a lot of
That-
fun.
that's
What'd you think of the original Avi or I mean whatever
The Sam Raimi
what
trilogy?
his name was? Sam Raimi, thank you. I think of Avi or Rock or something. Yeah,
You mean
what'd
the
think of
one with
original Sam Raimi?
what's
Tobey
the
Maguire.
actor's name?
Tobey Maguire.
Oh, Tobey Maguire. I mean, I liked it for what it was. I mean,
The first one is good. The second one I thought was amazing. The third one was okay.
It's goofy.
It was
Hey,
goofy.
Bolo.
It was goofy.
There's
I
Bolo.
really liked the
There's Bolo,
Sandman.
CD.
I really liked the Sandman, and as much
Me
as
too.
people hated Topher Grace, I didn't think that he was.
Using Bolo here.
I didn't think that he was bad as Eddie Brock or Venom, but he definitely wasn't the best choice.
I just realized I'm really low on health right now, so...
Oh yeah, here, let's show off the healing.
Oh, that's what I meant to do!
Oh god!
Oh,
Oh,
well.
thank God.
oh wow.
Oh wow!
Bon
Oh
appetit!
no.
Lunch break.
Nom 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 nom.
You get 2 heals, so if you find magic, give it to her.
But anyway,
Yes.
Yes.
real quick, and I'll let you continue your thing, Matt. Jordan, now that you brought up your superhero history, that is probably gonna have to be another thing that we do when we eventually meet up. Is just watch superhero stuff together.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I'd like that.
I will crash the
Oh.
party.
Ow. What I hate is that you'll see whenever you take damage, it's always like diminishing returns. You always will get less gems when you drop. It's like Sonic.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
Alright, all level max.
2 questions. First off, when you upgrade your character's levels, do those levels carry over into other levels, or do they
Yep.
reset?
No,
Carry
they
on.
carry over,
Okay.
Into stages, yeah.
which is a godsend,
It
honestly.
only lowers when you get hit.
Yeah.
And second off, just like with the oh, and I was about to
This
say
guy's your
second
favorite.
off,
This guy's gonna be your favorate character for this. Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead, Hype.
And also,
Sorry.
just like with the risky mode, does this mode introduce any bad guy? What am I trying to say? Any new like fightable
any
minions
types.
exclusive? Yeah, exclusive to this mode.
No.
Nope.
They
Pretty much
pretty much just take everything that was in the Risky campaign and just place them in different spots.
Gotcha.
And that is another neat thing, is that all of the stages, they pretty much have the same physical structure, just some of the platforms may
Oh.
change between the 3 different DLCs we'll be going to.
So it's the same aesthetics but different layout.
Pretty much. It's you definitely feel that the most with Friends to the End and the Officer mode.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
not
do.
too bad.
Okay, just I didn't know if it was cutting me
We're
out.
trying
or
to finish
not.
the sentences. I'll continue.
Yeah, sorry. So, just going to say, earlier I mentioned I don't like Matthew Vaughn. 2 exceptions, I like the movies Stardust and X-Men First Class. Stardust more.
First class was okay. I liked it.
If nobody here has seen Stardust, it is amazing. It is really good.
On to the boss.
It's hilarious.
Oh, we
yeah.
actually could do.
Boss
We probably could do
time.
2. We probably could do 2 levels in this video.
We could.
Wait, we did?
Anyway.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Doot,
there's.
doot.
Look, there's Bolo number 2.
Huh? Why is he looking all dizzy and knocked out?
Oh, that.
Doot, doot,
That
doot.
Oh,
Matthew, see. Oh,
that.
Yeah.
I got clobbered defending Shantae from about 100 mermaids. I fought them off bravely, but then they saw my powerful muscles and realized what a saucy fellow I was.
Bolo.
Not this again.
Again.
Literally throwing themselves at me like starstruck.
Please stop talking.
Like Stardust.
I love that movie. And that's the reason.
Oh, poor Bolo.
Tell it to your buddy here.
Hey, wait up!
I just love that. It just.
You did good, me. You did good.
Just hugs him like.
All right, I'll tell it to me. Hey, me, you want to hear this? And that reminds me of this one.
And here's the
Oh,
Techno Baron.
Hi, Techno Baron.
Techno Baron?
I'll wait till I finish.
However did you get past my techno grunts? Only the Guardian Genie run should have been able to reach the top of my mermaid factory, which happens to be the bottom. There's no way 3 unmagical misfits like you can make it.
One of them's a zombie. She's pretty magical.
Wrong, Gator Face. My zombie move saved the day.
Sure, kinda. But it was my mad Bolo Ball skills that tipped the scales in our favor.
My years of study and training warbirds saved my skin. I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh dear, how utterly disgusting. You 3 are even more conceited than I am. No matter.
Fact.
I happen to know a queen-size buoyant
Buoyant.
beauty who's big enough
Buoyant
to
beauty.
cut those swollen egos of yours down to size.
Oh, gee.
I see what he did there.
Wow, I didn't even
Ba-da-ba,
plan that.
Yep.
ba-da-ba.
Off he
Wow.
goes. Goodbye, Techno Baron.
And here comes
Bye.
the buoyancy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, when something maintains a little bit. Oh, sorry.
Who cares? Quick, Bolo, you were there.
Wrong kind of top, Logan.
How do we beat this next opponent?
I was knocked out.
The juicy strat.
Please don't ever say that again, Roddy.
Oh, right. Let's see. There was a mermaid,
Right.
a big green one.
Okay.
She was wearing seashells.
Like Ariel.
Seashells by the seashore. She had long hair, but some of it was tied up in hair buns or jellyfish, hard to tell.
Not what you look.
Can't you remember anything besides what she looked like?
Too late. Here she comes.
Oh,
No,
lordy.
all I remember is that she looked hot.
And had bigger melons.
Oh yeah, maybe they always are jellyfish. I can't tell.
So, much like the last boss fight, this is best fought with Bolo. Ironic, I know, considering he was being a bit of a dolt earlier.
But those, I mean, come on, those chains are just begging to be grappled on.
They're begging to be boloed.
Yeah.
Bolo?
Bolo.
Oh no.
These bubbles remind me too much of Mega Man. These bubbles remind me too much of Mega Man 7's like Wily's lightning attack.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
That so much.
And we just.
What were you
real quick,
saying,
going back
Steve?
to Bolo, that did remind me of. I was just gonna say that reminded me of like when we were like joking about like Bolo talking
that's
to
not
Memory
bad.
Bolo. It reminds me of a scene. I'm not gonna spoil when it happens, but a scene in Sam and Max season 2 where Sam and Max see their future selves, and like Max is like hitting on his future self.
Hey there,
Oh, I
what's
didn't
up?
realize I missed
Okay
one.
then.
Oops.
I love that scene so much.
Hey, yeah.
Looking good.
Talk about narcissistic.
Well, looks like everything is exploding, which means that we'll be safe. So,
Nope, we're about to see her getting really pissed off, and also about to see why she doesn't quite look as good from a 3/4 angle because of how the face like renders her facial features. Just looks a little
Again,
too
Bolo's
flat
actually
somewhere.
pretty good for this bit because his special actually works wonders.
Yep. Oh jeez. But don't get hit, otherwise you immediately lose that damage advantage.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
you definitely don't
Well,
want
Well,
sometimes.
I know this boss like the back of my hand.
to do
I don't
ya?
even need these hooks.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, like, I know we saw it previously, so I'm guessing none of these bosses have any new strategies for this mode.
Ow,
Uh-oh.
never mind.
Not really.
Well,
They pretty much do the same thing. Sometimes they'll be faster or something, but and you'll see nice. And you'll see in particular in officer mode, sometimes your abilities will be sometimes your ability that I will not spoil will be required and much more heavily implemented into the boss fight to deal damage. But that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you managed to conquer another memory, did you? You're no closer to saving your friend than you were before.
My guess is that this is Nega Shantae taking their appearances.
No, actually, it's more like she's passing along some.
What a
ideas.
creep!
It's-
Oh, not you, Mermaid. You're
yeah, but
Ow, damn. Ow,
Techno Baron kinda had a point, didn't he? Maybe it's time we set aside our differences and tried working as a team.
Isn't that what you've been doing?
My teamwork is fine. Yours stinks. You.
Yours stinks. Mine is great.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
This could take a while.
Now, after Shantae freed the mermaids, where did she go next? For some reason.
I can't remember a thing.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We all know why.
Yeah, me neither. What gives?
Oh, I know why.
Oh.
It's because while Shantae was fighting the mermaid, both of you had your memories stolen, right?
No.
She put remember.
Oh, remember? No.
No. Wait, what? I don't remember ever having amnesia.
Well, I was there, and I remember every detail. We just need to make sure things happen exactly as they did before.
Everything
Wait,
to me.
Why?
How would she remember?
Who's worried?
Come on, you two have a lot of work to do.
Oh boy.
We'll have to see
Also,
how she.
what? I never remember having amnesia. Well, yeah, of course you do.
Honestly, I could totally imagine Bolo saying that. So, old man, what kind of words of wisdom do you have today before we head off to the desert?
Cranberries!
That's about as good as any. Let's go.
What were you saying, Hype?
I was about to say, how would Roddy remember any of that? She was nowhere near that scenario.
You'll see.
Body is aching all over. Why'd we have to swap clothes and be each other senseless with River Trap?
Wait, what?
I told you we had to reenact the memory exactly like it happened.
That
She's
didn't happen.
playing them.
Are you both still
Oh.
sucking on those ghost peppers I gave you?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, how?
Yes.
How can they still be talking then? Oh.
Okay, then, we're here.
Oh,
It's all
people
but
can
set
talk
him in.
with ghost
The ruins
peppers.
of
It's just
old
really
Castle
fucking
Town.
hard.
Shantae came here to find your lost memories.
Poor guy.
Instead, she found the imposter.
Don't say it.
Oh,
Don't talk about her. No, don't talk about her. Stop.
The fake genie who took your memories, remember?
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Anyway,
Did you just say you're the Batman?
that's such a dumb movie. No, the Bye Bye Man. It's a stupid
Bye-bye.
movie. Don't
It's
watch
a
it.
terrible film.
She stole Shantae's job?
It's the kind of movie where the trailers actually lie to you about how scary it really is.
Come on,
Like-
this is easy. The fake, the one we all swore to never talk about.
Shut up, you whore!
Oh! Holly, the memory vampire!
God fucking damn it.
Oh boy!
Someone remembered me.
Damn it.
Let us note, ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing a memory from a memory.
Nuts.
But she'll make mention
Nuts.
of that. You'll see.
Goody, I'm alive all over again.
Just wait for it. She'll talk about
But
it.
weird. This look kind of feels changed from the last time. Why is that?
She actually, since she's being a memory, she
It's
actually.
because
can
you're a
tell.
memory of a memory inside another memory.
Yeah, she actually can. This is actually Holly from the outside world in here now.
Wonderful.
Sort of, yeah.
It's like a glorious one-up loop.
Amen to that.
I forgot about the snorting laughter.
Now I'll be more powerful than ever. Yeah, boy. I'm going to go see if my sweet Wilbur is back as well.
Dang it.
Bye-bye now.
Double dang it.
Jordy's having too much fun with this.
Sorry, I got carried away.
I'm sorry, hang on.
That was great.
In a second. Okay.
Okay. We've really gone and done it this time.
Your fault. Boo on you.
So much for teamwork.
Sorry, Bolo. You're still.
And Roddy will never admit that this was all her fucking fault.
Well, she's
Damn
the one
right
who's
I
talking about
won't.
that. It was Bolo who blurted it out, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, to be
But he
fair,
wouldn't have.
it looked like it was all working out despite that.
Welcome back to
What?
Castle
I was-
Time, everybody.
Yep. Welcome back to Tasseltown, which thankfully doesn't have the win gimmick this time. Well, actually, it wasn't. I don't think it was in Risky's campaign either. So,
Nope.
You know,
rejoice. No more of that shenanigans.
You know,
Go ahead,
between this and what happened in Shantae's campaign, where she pretty much, tricked her into thinking that the world was gonna end, I'm surprised none of these characters ever bothered to strangle her devil damn neck like a sponge.
But she has
Well,
no neck. We
I
know
was
that.
gonna say, yeah.
The
I was
head
gonna say
would
they-
just pop off.
Yeah, I was gonna say they kind of realized that. I don't know. Nice.
Wow,
Good shot.
that's actually.
Wow.
Oh, that's something I didn't know. Usually, I just hit them from the bottom.
I was gonna say. I wonder, like, did they ever talk about how to kill a zombie?
No, not really.
Like the only thing I remember is that the only thing I remember from the series is that the only reason why some of the zombies have the consciousness like ability to not be hungry and monsters
Is coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Right.
It keeps their brains active enough so that they don't go mad like
I
that.
shall never forgive her for breaking my coffee machine.
Yeah.
That wasn't our fault.
It was for a quest.
I needed my turbo shot with 10 sugars.
Actually, now that
That's what we call it.
And I needed my mocha I needed my latte with rotten egg.
actually, speaking of Abner, that does remind me. Are we gonna wait till we do all of the other campaigns for Half-Genie Hero before we decide to go back to Pirate's Curse?
All that's left is this
Also-
and, well, the other stuff, but we're only showing those off as, like, look-at / mini commentary.
Also,
Right.
Abner is the other one. Poe is who I
Yeah, Poe was that guy. Meanwhile, Abner's just like, I take it black. Like my men.
Like this.
What?
It's an
Oh,
airplane.
my bad. I meant to say Poe.
No one's ever seen Airplane.
I love airplane.
I think
Yeah,
I've seen
I
it
made a
once. I've only
reference.
seen it once.
But it was like
I made
a couple
Airplane
years
reference
ago.
and no one even like
Long
noticed
time.
it.
I watched it a long time ago, dude.
It's a meme. It's like it was a vine for a
Which
long while
one?
ago.
Which one?
Well,
Say it
The-
again.
I take it. I was saying as a joke for coffee. I take it black, like my men.
Oh,
come
yeah.
the only thing I remember
Oh,
from
yeah.
the only thing I remember from
Man, these
Airplane is
teamwork
that
here.
I was about to say the only line from Airplane I remember is that one line that Leslie Nielsen has, where it's like, "I'm not." I think it's like, "I don't jest, and don't call me
Remember.
Shirley."
That's a classic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a classic. That's also the fact that he keeps saying even when they're all safe and like they're on the ground, it's like I just want you all to know we're all counting on you. And by then they're
Oh,
already
yeah.
like safe.
Yeah.
I love that one. I love
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
I love that one.
This
I
is
also
awkward as all hell.
I also love
I think there was also
I
a
also
scene where
love,
like both
this.
Nielsen and the flight stewardess take turns slapping someone.
yeah, they were trying to
Oh,
calm
yeah.
someone down. They just
And there's an entire
line
line.
with like
There's
a
this
pad and a
entire line.
club,
Oh, yeah.
just getting ready. That was awesome.
I love, it goes like, I can't understand them.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry, I speak jive.
I speak jive. Hey, hey man, she gonna get you the medicine now. Get up on here and get to his ass. Yeah, mama, what you talking about? And I love. There was apparently a sequel to Airplane I never watched, which
I heard it
which
wasn't very good.
It
It's
had
okay.
one.
It was okay.
It had one good part that I remember. It involved like them being like an actual class act lawsuit about like the food and like it was this whole thing and my favorite part from Airplane 2 was when during the bit are we stopping here?
Oh, looks like
Unfortunately, we're kind of at a point where we have to stop. So,
That's true.
see you guys
Oh,
next
okay.
time, for we're about to meet up with an old friend.
All right, well, wait,
Alrighty.
I'll say my joke real quick, which is that the jive guy is pulled on as a witness, and when he starts talking all jive, you know how like at a court case there's always a guy typing up everything that's being said.
we are. Yeah.
It cuts to the guy, and he's now suddenly wearing like glasses and like typing on the keyboard like one would play on a jazz piano.
Okay.
It's funny. Anyway, yeah, bye everybody.
Until next time, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Snort.